Introducing TORRAS COOLiFY Cyber. This isn't just a neck fan. This is a personal air conditioner that wraps you in instant cool comfort. It's like carrying a refreshing breeze with you wherever you go. TORRAS COOLiFY is the pioneer and inventor of personal on-the-go cooling, delivering advanced technology for the ultimate on-the-go chill. It even has an app so you can control it with ease. Taking just 1.2 hours to charge up to 80% and being able to be used while charging, you can stay cool anywhere and anytime. So the TORRAS COOLiFY Cyber actually takes a standard neck fan and takes it up a couple of notches by not only just recirculating the air that's in your vicinity, but also cooling that air so you can feel a nice cool breeze instead of having warm air hit you in the face, your neck, and your back. It's powered by the industry-leading algorithm-powered COOLiFY system and features 366 cooling particles to deliver invigorating freshness to your head, neck, and back up to 14,975 square millimeters, which equates to about 23.21 square inches. In layman terms, the more particles included, the more efficient the cooling will be. Now, all that sounds cool, but it actually shoots out that cool air in 7 different directions to make sure you're completely cooled down, head, neck, and back, with that sweet, sweet, chilly airflow. And it actually somehow gets even better because it has aluminum plates, so it can not only cool you, but it can also heat you up if you happen to be in a colder environment. This actually sounds very, very cool and a must-have in your arsenal, especially if you happen to be somewhere like a cruise ship where it kind of starts getting stuffy and muggy. You put on a neck fan, you're like, that's still not really helping. This right here has got to be a must. Yes, I'm talking from personal experience. Now the packaging itself does look very cool. Love the matte black design, looks fantastic. Now sliding off the top, very satisfying. Ooh, very nice presentation. And oh wow, it actually continues. This is a fabulous presentation. And inside looks like we actually got a hard shell case. Very nice, you can keep it nice and protected when you're on the go. Also inside the box we have a braided USB Type-C charging cable, along with a quick start guide, safety guidelines, and the Bluetooth pairing guide. Now take a look at the hard shell case, very, very nice, very protected. I have a nice little lanyard here so you can easily carry it. We got double zipper action, nice and smooth. Opening it up, and here we go with the TORRAS COOLiFY Cyber. Now inside of the hard shell case there's actually a little pouch here so you can actually put the USB Type-C charging cable with it. But getting onto the Cyber itself, very nice design, feels very solid in the hands. Now if we take a look all around this unit, we actually have vents all over to suck in air and push air out, including up here on the top. As you can see, these vents up here are gonna push up to your head, onto your neck, and then down here on the bottom, these vents are gonna push air down your back to keep you nice and cool. Because sweaty back, I hate that. Down here on the bottom, we of course have the USB Type-C charging port, along with the power button, the mode switch button, and the little pinhole for resetting the device. And if you take a look closely, it's a little bit hard to see because it blends in so well. We actually have memory silicone on both sides. As you can see, it stretches so you can easily fit it around even the biggest necks. Now as far as controlling the TORRAS COOLiFY Cyber, it's actually very simple with the 2 buttons. A short press of the power button will turn it on and off or switch levels. A long press of the power button will turn off the device if it's already on. A short press of the mode button will switch between cool and fan mode, and a long press of the mode button will switch between heat and cool mode. Now if we actually get it powered on, it actually has a beep, and as you can see, we do have a little LED display right here so you can see what's going on with the unit. And yes, it actually gets better because there's also another display on the other side. Now if we take a look over here at the right display, we have 2 different numbers here. One is for the rear fan and one is for the front fan. The numbers are the gears that it's in, so it's basically going to be the speed of the fans. And as you can see, the icons are actually blue, so we're actually in cooling mode right now, but if we hold down the mode button, it'll actually turn red for heating mode. If we hold it again, it'll turn back blue for cooling mode. And if we tap on it, it switches green for just fan mode. So in regular fan mode, it's gonna work as a fan, just circulating the air that's around you without cooling or heating. Now, as you can see, we are at 30 by default, but with a simple short press of the power button, we can actually switch the speed. Right now we're at 30, which is low. Press it, we go up to 60, which is in the middle and medium mode. If we press it one more time, it goes up to 100, which is full blast maximum power. Now taking a look at the other LED display, we actually do see COOLiFY Cyber. We can see that sound mode is on, and we can also see the battery status as well. And yes, of course, after some time of not pressing any buttons, the displays will automatically turn off. And if we hit one of the cooling elements with a laser thermometer, we're actually getting 57 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very impressive. And of course, all of these settings are available inside the smartphone app. Now remember, all these settings and modes and the entire TORRAS COOLiFY Cyber is able to be manipulated with the smartphone app. And in order to do this, we're gonna download the TORRAS COOLiFY Connect app. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna make sure we get the Cyber in pairing mode by holding down the power button and the mode button while the device is off for 5 seconds. There we go, it beeped, and now it's in pairing mode, so we're gonna tap on add device. And there it is, COOLiFY Cyber, we're gonna tap on connect. And there we go, instantly connected. So smooth and efficient. And as you can see right here on the display, we do have the Bluetooth icon because we are connected with Bluetooth. So now that we got that taken care of, let's actually put this on and see how well it fits. Very nice. As you can see, I can move my head freely, no issues whatsoever, feels good. So now taking a look at the app, you can see that we do have the COOLiFY Cyber right here at the top. Very nice design. So far the UI looks fantastic. We also do have a circle here that shows us our current battery status. We're at 75%, very nice. Now using this thing is actually gonna be pretty simple. So you can see we do have 3 sliders here. The top slider is gonna be for controlling the front and the rear fans. Then the middle one's just gonna control the front fan, and the bottom one's just gonna control the back fan. So you can separate it to your liking if you want one faster and one slower, or one hot and one cold, or one fan and one cold, or one hot and one fan. It's up to you, you can mix and match. So for example, if we turn on the first one right here, we can actually turn it to cool, slide it all the way up, and as you can see, we're not limited to 30, 60, and 100 like on the device itself. We can go anywhere in between, all the way down to 1 and all the way up to 100. And it does feel, that's actually cold already. That's quick, very nice. It feels so much cooler in here. So like I was saying, if we tap on the icon right here, as you can see, it's blue right now, so it's doing cold air. If we tap on it, it turns green, which is gonna be just the fan, so it's gonna have the ambient air without cooling it down or heating it up. And there we go, it just feels the same as the ambient temperature in here. But if we tap on it again, it'll go orange, which is actually gonna be for heating mode. So if we turn this up, it's gonna actually heat up the element and actually warm you up, and I mean, it's actually getting really warm already. That's fast, that's impressive. Now, as you can see with the warming function, it doesn't actually blow warm air, but it warms up your neck, and I mean, this is getting really warm. I feel like I'm starting to sweat. This is actually heating me up. I like that, that's impressive. Now if we press it again, let's go back to cold mode. I need to cool down. Okay, and as you can see, this is actually very cool. The app looks so great. It actually shows you the element in different colors depending on if it's heating or cooling, and it actually shows you the fan that's blowing as well. So the app does have very impressive visuals, and it is already cold, and it feels so much better than being warm right now because it's not cold now. It's hot out here, so I want to be cooled down. Now, like I said, the other 2 sliders are to separate the front from the back, so we can actually go to the second one here. Let's do cold in the front, and then in the back we're gonna actually heat it up. So as you can see in the app, the back is actually orange because it's heating up my neck, and then the front's actually blowing cold air into my face, and I can definitely feel that. The back is feeling warm. This is feeling cool. That's impressive that you're able to mix and match like that. I like that. Now, I don't like being warm right now, so I'm gonna turn it cool. We can go up there, and as you can see, you can mix and match the speeds as well. If you want it faster on your back and neck, or if you want it faster on your face, you can do it and mix and match it to your liking. Now, speaking of this, if you happen to have a favorite mode, if you want a certain one in the front, a certain one in the back, certain speed, you can actually press this heart here and it'll actually save it to your liking. So let's see if I want it to be hot in the front and cool in the back. So we're gonna do about 50% or so in the front for warm, and then cool in the back. Then if we turn it off, it turns off. If we turn it back on, as you can see, it reset back to basics, and you can adjust it as you need it. But if you press the heart, it goes back to your favorite mode. Then next up, we actually have auto mode. If we press that, it actually automatically adjusts everything based on the ambient temperature. Very nice if you want to just let it do it by itself. And then finally at the end, we do have a timer. You can go all the way down to 30 minutes or up to 4 hours to have it automatically turn off. Then up here at the top right, we do have a menu button. If we press on that, we actually go in here and we can actually modify the custom name of the COOLiFY Cyber if you want to. And we can also adjust the prompt tone, so you can actually turn this on if you want it to beep every time you adjust the settings. Now personally, I like to have that turned off because I don't want it to beep in public and have everyone looking at me. I want to be secretly cool while everyone else is like, it's so hot. I'm gonna be like, I don't know why, I feel fine. And of course, we also have instructions, warranty, and firmware update, and it looks like the firmware is already at the latest version, so we're good to go. So with all that being said, let me actually turn this back cool again. There we go. With all that being said, the app is very functional, beautiful, and quick to respond. So let's actually take this around and use it in the real world and see how well it can cool me down. All right, so as you can see, now I am outside running the COOLiFY Cyber on full blast on cooling mode, going for a quick little stroll around here, just outside trying to warm myself up to see if this thing can keep me cooled down, whether I'm outside or once I go back inside I need to cool down quickly because I'm tired of being outside in the heat. So we're just going for a little walk. Nice day, clear skies, nice sun, and it feels good. Nature, birds chirping, all that good stuff. It's always a good time. Now, one thing I am noticing, which is pretty obvious, is when I'm in direct sunlight, it does feel a bit warmer, but once I go into the shaded area and get out of the sunlight, like right here, I definitely feel like I'm cooling down just that much more, and it does feel great. So if you're looking for a little bit of rest time and you want to cool down with the COOLiFY Cyber fan, it's definitely the way to go. All right, so now got some sweat beating down on me, got bugs attacking me. It's about time to head inside and see how quick I can cool down with the assistance of the COOLiFY Cyber. All right, just made it back inside the house. Got the sweat coming all down my face. I am wet. So now that we are back inside in a much cooler environment, I am feeling the nice ice cold breeze coming from the COOLiFY Cyber, helping me cool down. It does feel very nice. You can feel it going down my back, feel it up on my face, on my neck. I mean, think about it. You know how you feel that nice cold breeze when you're covered in sweat? That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. Now, it has only been a couple of minutes, but I am feeling much drier. It's definitely helping out. Now, the good thing about having the COOLiFY Cyber on your neck is you don't have to just sit here. You can walk around the house and do what you gotta do while you have it on, while you're cooling down. So that's a major plus right there. So you don't have to carry around a fan in your hand and hopefully get cooled down that way. Now, like I said, one of my favorite features about having this on my neck is I'm able to walk around and take care of business while I'm still getting cooled down. And that's actually one of my favorite use cases for a device like this. I can go to the kitchen, clean the dishes, cook food, do everything I need because, you know, kitchens do get hot when you're cooking food, and have this on to keep me nice and cool so I don't start sweating and overheating inside my own house. So now that I'm cooled down from being outside, let's actually go take care of stuff in the kitchen and see if it can keep me cooled down while I'm doing some extra work. What I will say is right now, walking around, I can instantly feel this whole time nice cold air right on my neck and my head and even going down my back. It does feel good because normally I'd be putting up some work right now and getting kind of heated up. So this is a nice improvement. So I guess this confirms it. Yes, the COOLiFY Cyber does work well for doing household tasks. So all in all, the COOLiFY Cyber is a great tool to have on hand, well, I guess around your neck when you're doing stuff while you also want to be kept cool with some nice cold air, or even in the winter time if you want to be nice and warm because it does heat up as well. So a little bit of a recap, after doing stuff outside in the sun and coming back inside, this did do a great job at cooling me down quicker than if I was just sitting here without a fan on my neck. And also it's very good for using when you're doing stuff around the house. For example, if you're moving stuff around, doing dishes, cooking food, it'll help you keep cool instead of getting your body all warmed up. And like I alluded to during the unboxing portion of this video, I am going to be taking this on my next cruise and probably every cruise after that to keep myself cool when it's a little bit stuffy around the cruise ship because yes, it is stuffy. Yes, I experienced it. No, I didn't like it. And yes, I'm sure this will help improve it. Other than that, the smartphone app is very fluid, easy to use, and lets you control this thing without having to press the buttons or look at the screen, which is really cool. It's comfortable to wear on your neck, whether you're moving around or just sitting stationary like I am right now. And overall, it's a very nice device that helps you keep cool or warm, depending on what you need.